It's a Monday night. Let's get it right. Hello, Pilipinas! This is The Bench, and welcome to our huddle, where we offer a layman's view on anything and everything basketball from a bunch of regular dudes who eat, breathe, and sleep hoops. I'm Julio, Dubs Die Hard, and with us is Mike,
What's up?
and our favorite homie, Jay.
Hello from the boonies.
It's a Monday edition of The Bench. And of course, if you like our content, please do spinning. You spin me right round, baby. Please do
Nice
like
hat,
and
Jay.
share our Facebook.
Hey, thanks, man.
Dubs. Bench. Pati wala was
Keeping it
naging,
funky.
please do like and share our page, The Bench Live, and follow us, like our share our episodes, see us dancing and spinning. And hi, guys. What's up? It's the start of a week.
Lots of games happen.
Lots of games
During the
happening. And what is this? The third
Lots
week
of
now of the
movement.
NBA?
Week 4. We're,
Week
we're in week 4 already.
No, week 4 is starting.
Entering. We're entering
Tomorrow,
week
yeah,
4.
sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're entering the week 4. So first thing we got to do off the bat is to check out our. I'm gonna dive into it now. We're gonna check out our standings.
Yeah.
Yawn.
Kita kung sino
I'm not-
nanguna.
I'm not gonna waste any time. That if you check out the
Arsenal
West.
Lakers, 10 ang punyeta.
So in the West, as you well, I'm of course smiling from ear to ear that the Warriors are leading the West at 8-1 because Utah Jazz fell today to the Orlando Magic and they fall down to 7-3.
Right.
So that gives the Warriors a 2-game cushion over the Jazz. And you guys, what are your thoughts on the West so far?
Phoenix is where it's supposed to be already. They've racked a couple
Yeah.
games on the win section. Dallas is surprising also.
Yes, actually, yeah, I'll get to that
Yep.
also.
Well, ako, yeah.
Clippers
Ako
are ahead
noticing,
of the Lakers. What the hell?
Clippers are in the playoff picture.
Right?
No, but
And
no,
the
but then-
Lakers are not.
No, but 10 is the play-in picture. So kasama pa rin. Di ba?
Yeah,
Rating
yeah,
ka
yeah.
10 naman
Yeah,
talaga.
that's
no?
exactly what happened last year. That's not what we want.
Wala, hindi
Well-
kaya ng puso ni Jay yung play-in.
We didn't
Kailangan
want
yan
it.
mga 6 seed and up yan dapat.
The Warriors didn't want
Kalokohan
the
yan,
play-in also, so they hired Wilt Jr. to shoot 5 3-pointers today.
So yeah,
Okay,
ako,
I'll go.
what
Go,
it
Mike.
looks like, I mean, yeah, all of the mga early starters, the mga surprise starters are all starting to fall na. No?
They're all
Minnesota,
starting.
diba?
No, di ba,
In
we were
Minnesota,
telling about-
diba?
Yeah.
Remember
I
what-
think this is the more realistic West scenario that's already
Yep.
sort of
Di ba
on
we
the
talked
board,
about the
right?
West now? Once the West, once it stabilizes, there's really not much left in the bottom that's gonna
Yeah.
surprise
Yeah,
you
no?
anymore.
Lamang na
Right.
kami sa Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, the
I
comeback.
told you, dude. I told you that loss earlier was like it counted as 2 losses because we lost in the race
How
for the
many
draft.
wins does-
Ano.
How many wins does OKC have?
3.
3.
2 of which were against the
I
Lakers.
know.
Uh,
Dude, wala. I mean,
God damn.
I keep on saying
Dude.
wala akong masabi dun.
Jay, sama mo na kami. Their 3 losses is with our teams, against our teams.
Really?
There's three-
One,
there's
one
three
win
wins.
person.
Oo, dubs na lang kulang.
Ah,
Can you not do that? I want those free ones. man. We're facing Atlanta tomorrow, so delikado. Dubs are
I'm
facing
not,
the
I'm
Dubs
not
of the
Di-
surprised though.
Dude,
I'm
hindi
not
delikado
surprised to see
yon. Hindi delikado yung Atlanta. Tinatamad sila because regular season. Don't worry.
They just showed
It's
it.
Atlanta Dubs too. Atlanta's not playing well, huh? I
Yeah,
mean,
but I'm always
they're-
scared of the Dubs of the East. Ito, I'll show this lang kasi Andre's always been Hello, welcome to the show, Andre. But he's been griping on this the
Hey,
whole
cheers, Andre.
for mga 2 weeks na.
Lakers
He's been
titirahin yan. Yan na.
come from behind against the Lakers. So
Yes,
he's
sir.
talking about
Twice.
OKC that
Twice.
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 So
Twice.
so OKC likes going from behind.
Oh my
Dude,
God. Did we
dude.
really go there?
Against
Hey.
against
Did
the
we
No, no,
Lakers.
really
Jay.
go there?
Jay, no, Jay.
I just have to catch my breath. Catch
Ah.
my breath and come from
Jay,
behind
Jay.
to
Let
the
me
Lakers.
let me
Sorry,
tell you
sorry.
this. Let me tell you
Ah.
this. That's what they did also earlier against my Spurs. We were
They came
leading
from
and they came from
and
behind
okay.
Twice
To win the
against the
game.
Lakers.
to win
Yeah.
the
26
game.
point lead, 19-point lead,
Kanina we
blown
were up double
to the
figures.
OKC
Parang
Thunder.
15 pa nga ata.
So the
Remember?
OKC Thunders are the comebackers.
Yeah.
Ano, East na. I'd rather
No,
talk
wait.
about the
I,
East yata.
yeah, no,
No, but
no,
I just
I'll
wanna
make lang
I
one.
just wanna
Go,
say
go, go.
this though. I just wanna say this about the Warriors. I've watched most of their games. I probably only missed one. They've really been playing extremely well. They're passing the ball a lot. First 10 shots, all assisted. Ganyan sila maglaro ngayon. And it's fun to watch. It's like watching the old Warriors being
Yes,
revived
it is the old
out of their
Warriors.
dormant state. Yeah, man.
Yep.
I can't wait for this is being honest. I'm
And
also a Dubs
actually,
fan. You guys know that.
Yeah,
But I can't wait to see Clay come back, man.
without this,
and when
without
you
Clay and
say
Wiseman.
actually, Jay, when you say old dubs, it actually means the old dubs, the first championship dubs. Kasi like
Right.
Julio
Yeah,
would always say that
Exactly.
they're
strength in
they're not
numbers.
top heavy now. It's really strength in
The
numbers
It's
OG,
not.
the OG
Yeah.
three, and
And
with the
it's fun
bench,
to
diba?
watch, huh? All this passing that's happening. There's no swapangan. Steph isn't
well,
even Steph isn't
Steph is playing
even
so relaxed,
reaching.
man. They're doing
Yep.
what
Oh
they
no.
want to do with
Yeah.
Steph.
He's playing todo chill. Even the way he's coming off the bench is,
Yeah,
di
he's
ba?
just being.
Iba
I
pa
know.
minsan eh. Pinagtitripan siya ni Kerr eh.
Tomorrow we might see if depends how the game goes. But I'll add na lang to your dubs. I'll add lang a few points that really make a difference. Is that um, Otto Porter, Bielicha, Iguodala, and who else was there now? And Gary Payton Jr. are greater than
Right,
Pascal, Oubre,
right. Yeah,
Wanamaker, and Mulder. Ganun lang yung usapan. So that's how different the bench makes for the
Mhm.
Warriors this year.
right, right.
Next is when you have Jordan Poole, who was struggling in the start of the season, but now has led the team in scoring for 3 straight games. That's a big thing. That's huge
It
Yep.
is.
for
It is.
for Clay. For Clay to come back and be chill lang and not have
Right.
to push and be
Right.
pressured to deliver right away. So
Right. I can say the same for Wiggins. He's not pushed
yeah,
to
yep.
carry
Wiggins is just
offensive cudgels
being
anymore.
super relaxed.
Yeah. And it shows tuloy because parang the pressure has been lifted off of their shoulders and they're playing as a team.
Yeah. So all
Well,
my
in
complaining about
ako
go,
naman
Mike.
si Wiggins, he's not naman playing more relaxed eh. He was always relaxed eh. So
He's
he's just
always
playing his
relaxed.
game. So it's wrong to say na si Wiggins is relaxed this year. No, he's always
Kasi pag masyado
I think
relaxed,
the
Wiggins is
pressure
tulog.
has been lifted.
any more relaxed na tulog na yan. Baka
Tulog na si Wiggins.
makatulog yan sa gitna ng layup, di ba?
But me lang, for how much I was ranting with Bob Myers and Steve Kerr, I had to shut up. They shut me up this season because they
Siguro naman 8-1.
no, even the development of Pool and all that erased everything. So they had a plan and they've executed it. I'll get it. I don't want to get too deep dive, but they had a plan. They executed it ever since KD left, and
Right.
now you're seeing the fruits of it. Ganon lang yan.
Right.
Right.
I want to add before we go to the East lang also is that, hey man, don't sleep on the Dallas Mavericks and Team Slovenia. That's all. Whenever
They're playing
whenever
well.
you
They're
have
playing well.
whenever you have
Okay.
Luca leading your squad, it's a
A
good
lot of
thing.
a lot of players sort of chipped in din eh.
Yep.
What's his face? Brunson's been playing well.
Yep.
He's streaky. We know he can score. It's a matter of him scoring at a regular pace.
But yeah, so
But
I would just watch
it's a
them.
good team. Wala pa si Pors nga, no? He hasn't really been playing. Although
Nope.
he played the
Yeah.
last game, no?
Who? Pors?
Porzingis,
Pors.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he played the last game. Not bad,
Yeah.
21 points.
But he was out, no? For a few,
Yeah. Back
4, 5
soreness, yung mga
games.
ganyan. Okay, we go to
How
the
about
East.
Si,
OKC
si
daw?
Andre may isa, how about
Uh,
OKC?
nandidiin lang ng Lakers ulit eh.
Not yet. We'll talk about OKC when they're 500 na, Andre. We go to the East. Oh my God. Is this our topic for today?
Ito na.
Ito na. In the East, Philadelphia is leading the East at 8-2.
8-2.
Pero may
With
log
no
jam
Ben
sa top
Simmons.
with no Ben Simmons. Pero may log jam sa top 4 with
There
Miami
is.
at
There is.
7-2.
Miami, as expected, is there. The Nets
Yeah.
have rebounded and are playing better.
Yeah.
Washington, to me, is the surprise. That's the team I'd like to
Yes.
talk about, actually.
Go. Yeah, start us.
Yeah, no,
Start us off. Sorry.
I'll start it off with the Laker boys on Team
Oh, yeah.
Washington. Kuzma, KCP, who are playing really well. Harold too, man. Harold has started because Gafford was away, but even
Yeah.
off the bench, man, he's doing really well there.
Did
And
Harold
they're
even
playing,
start
and
when
they're playing
Gafford?
like a team, huh?
I'm
Parang,
wondering.
parang Dinwiddie, KCP, solid D from the guard position. Beal is playing really well. He may be having off nights on shooting, but he's contributing elsewhere. He's also passing, man.
Yeah.
Quite a
Si,
lot because there's
si,
more people to pass to now.
si Andre has a theory. He has a theory.
Aha. Yun, totoo. Sa amin napunta yung balat sa puwet ng gago. Yan ang yan.
Ako, the bigger surprise for me actually is the Cavs, man. Look at them.
The Cavs are a fun team to watch, huh? Dude, Mobley.
They are, and actually, when you look at it on paper,
Bakas.
dude, they have a log jam also in the
No,
guard
dude.
position, diba? But Rubio
And
has
big.
been
Oo nga.
considering na.
You know what's weird about the Cavs? I'll make you kwento lang, ha? When Love is there also. So it's weird. They had that, and then of course, diba, what's his name? Markkanen also is out. But
Right.
when they're healthy, you have a starting, their front court is Markkanen,
huge.
Mobley, and Jarrett Allen, right?
Yeah.
Kevin Love now has a role coming in as combo, as another huge small forward, power
Right,
forward.
right,
He comes
right.
in for the three of them. And then it's funny, so
Right.
you mentioned the backcourt. You have Sexton and Garland also. And then now you have Rubio coming in for
Rubio.
either one of them also. It's
Right.
a really,
They have super
really
subs. Yeah. They
yeah,
have
it's a
super
really
subs.
interesting thing that it's a really interesting rotation that I forgot who's the coach now of Cleveland. I forgot who the coach is, but it's a really interesting rotation. I don't know who it is now, but that he's come up with there. And then aside from that, you have Osman Lang and Okoro coming in as defenders. That's their whole rotation. Ganun lang yun.
Right.
Yeah.
And then of course that
That's true.
Wade guy, but in a nutshell, it's the oldies
D.
coming
Wade.
off the bench. It's D Wade. Not diba,
D.
it's the
Wade.
oldies coming off the bench to spell the young people. It's so weird, man. It's
Hindi,
But
pero
oldies
it's
that can still play. And
Yeah, I
speaking
know.
of
Yeah,
oldies,
dude,
Kevin Love and Ricky Rubio.
yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
Rubio has been outstaging Garland and Sexton.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
But
he's been playing really well now.
But they don't start him. So it's weird.
They
That's
don't
why
start. Yeah.
Right.
he made a
No,
record
pero,
today.
pero he finishes, diba? He's the one that finishes, right?
It depends. It's not sure
Depends.
also who
Siguro
it
if
depends.
Garland's
I've-
not
I've-
having a good game or Sexton's not having
Yeah.
a good game.
Well, I think.
whoever-
Well, the thing with the Cleveland also, I want to mention is, yeah, like you said, Julio, with their rotation, it's interchangeable parts now. I mean,
Yes,
with
yes.
ano, and I want to mention that because
Right.
that's one of the reasons. That's one of the things we wanted to discuss also with Philly when we go to the next segment.
yeah.
You know, if you have these teams with interchangeable parts and versatility on the bench, diba?
Right.
That's the
See, that's one thing naman. We're seeing the Bulls slip a little. A little. I'm not
Right.
saying they're down, huh? But that's the one thing that the Bulls, that I see at least, that the Bulls lack is bench. Caruso is the bench. Who else?
right.
Yeah, we
Kobe
talked
White
about
is
them actually being
not even
manipis,
playing.
diba? We
Right.
talked
Yeah,
about them being
manipis.
manipis, diba?
Right. But
Especially
what's up
for
with the
me,
Bucks also?
The Bucks are really
Ah,
hit with injuries, dude.
yeah, injuries
Injuries
talaga
Wala
lang
yan.
kang
talaga, ano?
walang Middleton. They can't get some consistency with their roster because walang Brook Lopez, walang
Right.
Middleton. For a while,
Right,
Giroux was out also. So,
right. Di Vincenzo
um,
isn't
Yeah.
available
So it's
still.
not actually, yeah. See, yung Bucks, it's not panic time for them. I mean, they just have to go through the
Right,
motions and get healthy lang.
right.
yung Hawks na lang pag-usapan natin.
Celtics
Why are they
mukhang na
also
ito eh.
flaunt?
Mukhang trend na ito eh.
Yes, I think so with the Celtics also. I think
Right.
they'll be hovering around that. Diba sabi nyo, parang play-in team yung Celtics. Yeah, they'll be around there playing. I mean, winning a few,
Somewhere
losing a
there, no?
few. Yeah.
Mm.
Right, right. Kalamp siguro ng Raptors. The Raptors could get better pa though with Siakam back. We'll see.
Yeah, he played na
I'm
today.
yeah. He played na today.
Yeah, he did.
I'm weirded out with the Raptors. I really don't know yet how they're gonna play that out. Kasi feeling ko, but sa bagay, it's weird. They paid so much players. I think they're gonna make them play, man, and see.
I think so. I
Diba?
don't think they're gonna be tanking, you know?
I thought they'd be tanking. I mean, but
Yeah.
it doesn't seem like it.
Right.
That's the
Yep.
only
No.
problem.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Well, they were lucky to get Scotty Barnes, man. That kid is a
Oh my God.
malid.
Oh, para yan ang
Sarap pa
bato.
malid. Sipag.
I don't know. Okay, the last person I saw this big coming out of college already, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, somebody is LeBron James. The last person I saw
He
who
has
had a
that
body
kind
like
of build
Scotty.
there, no?
He's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
huge, dude. He's like 19, huh? He's
Right,
so
right.
huge.
Kevin
And
Durant,
he
the
can-
last game they played against the Nets, he said in an interview, how old is that kid? 19. Jeez. Napagalitan.
Eh, syempre, ang payat-payat pa rin ni Kevin Durant hanggang ngayon.
And kanina, even with Siakam back, he played. He had quite a line pa rin kanina.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna slow him down.
I was
Yeah,
watching the
I
game.
think it's Achua, no. It's more Achua. They'll probably get
Yes.
hit with Siakam.
Yes.
No? Yeah,
And
but
then
it looks
si
like
Boucher,
it looks
mukhang
like
wala
si,
na
ano.
eh.
Yeah.
Boucher, wala. His doghouse.
Wala
I don't know
na.
what the hell he did to Nick Nurse. I dropped him already in one fantasy league. Sabi ko, kayo na bahala if you want to make use of him.
Yeah, me also, dude. Drop na kagad
Oh.
yun.
Anything else? Looks good.
I think we're set.
Yeah.
Let's get
Good
into
games
it.
tomorrow, huh? A lot of good games tomorrow. Just letting you guys know if you.
Right.
What are the games but tomorrow? You have the Knicks 76ers, the Nets and the Bulls. You have the Heat and the Nuggets. And of course, the Warriors and the Hawks. Good games. Good games tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay. So what's our topic for today? Our topic for today for our huddle is... What's up, Doc? Ganun ba?
Kasama pang ano.
What's up, Doc? Ganun ba? Anyway. We call it What's Up, Doc, because we're gonna deep dive on the 76ers and Doc Rivers. Ganun ba yun? Is that we're gonna find out exactly why. We're not gonna find out. We're gonna discuss why, despite all their drama, despite how at least I've commented how much of a weirdo or how Jay would probably say sponklong Doc Rivers is. Why are they 8-2? After having all this
Yeah.
Ben Simmons
Yeah.
drama and whatever has happened to them in the playoffs, why are they 8-2? So now we go into our huddle. Start us off, Jay. Give us your thoughts on the 8-2 Philadelphia. Is Jay with us? Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm dropping out a little, guys. Sorry.
That's okay.
Something
Mike,
wrong with
All right.
the
why don't you
Yeah,
start
you're
us off
good now.
now?
boonies.
Well, ako,
You
like I
think?
mentioned earlier, no. You want to start, Jay? You want to go?
No, go ahead.
You good?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, ako what I see with Philly is, you know, like I mentioned earlier, the supporting cast have seemed to step up this season. There's a lot of versatility there. I think the gap that they need to fill with Simmons more than offense is really the defense. The backcourt defense that Simmons brought to Philly.
Because it's not shooting.
Because it's not shooting, definitely, diba? And normally that Simmons D triggers their transition offense, diba? So what I see with the supporting cast, namely si Korkmaz, Maxi, Seth Curry, Nyang,
Milton.
Shake Milton, and then Reed, diba?
Taibul.
There's a lot of versatility
Naibol.
there, and it's like that Cleveland roster nga, where it's interchangeable parts na most of them can guard any position, most of them can play positionless basketball. I mean, they're not exceptional, but they're
Yeah,
serviceable.
yeah.
At the very minimum. And one problem that they had last year that seems to have improved this year is the backcourt defense of Milton, Shake Milton, and Maxi. That was a
Shake.
that was a hole that they had on defense last year, and they seem to be holding up well against so far the point guards that they've faced against. I mean, they they I think was it Maxi that was guarding Lavine earlier or yesterday,
Yeah, yeah,
and they
yeah.
were they were able to contain him pretty well. I mean, at least to the best of their ability, but yeah, they've improvement with the and how the what do you call this, the backup guys stepped up this year.
That's true. Jay, you want to hit your There's Jay. Well, okay. I'm gonna go muna since I wanna add on to what you said because me naman I have a whole different spiel on the Sixers. But you know me, it's gonna start off with I guess that's why we called it "What's Up, Doc." Um wait, are you
Ay,
okay, Jay?
yeah.
You're good now? Are you back? Okay. Well, no, I'll just continue. Um.
Okay.
Well, okay. No, he'll be back for sure. Me naman, it's all about I always call Doc Rivers kulang and all, but Doc Rivers is funny, man. You mentioned all these players, right? Like Korkmaz, Paul
Right.
Reed, Maxi. I I don't know if those players, given any other coach, can be motivated this way to
Right. Right.
play and to have the as of right now, which is the um leading the East, diba? So that's my take. It's like it's funny how Doc Rivers always seems to do well. I'm gonna do this. Doc Rivers always seems to do well when you have like an underachieving roster. So where I was looking at it. Doc Rivers started his big claim to fame with Orlando, and he made Daryl
Right.
Armstrong into a thing for a while. And I even got shocked that this was where T Mac pala moved to, because the first year he got this floundering squad. It was Doc Rivers' first chance at a head coaching job, and they went 41-41, barely made the playoffs. Gene Simmons, 100%.
Yes, hands down.
Tayo sa rock and roll.
Anyway,
He was Hong
uh,
Kong.
I hope my tongue was clean when I did that. So he took that 41-41 squad and made it exciting. They barely missed the playoffs. And the next year, T-Mac comes. So the birth of T-Mac and the making of T-Mac actually came from Doc Rivers in that Orlando squad. And then
Mm.
eventually,
This was
he was
this was
around.
T-Mac joining Grant Hill, di ba?
Was Grant Hill in that squad? Parang wala. I'm not sure if Grant Hill was in that
Yeah,
squad though. Dalaga?
I
I
think
Yeah, he
it
don't.
was
was. He
injured
was.
Grant Hill.
He
He was.
was.
Oh,
He was.
maybe.
Wasn't he? Di ba?
Um, I all I saw was T
Anyway,
Mac,
go
Daryl
ahead. Sorry.
Armstrong, and all that. But because of
Right.
that stint, that's when Doc Rivers got his, I guess, his Celtics stint, wherein with the Celtics, naman,
Right.
he ended up. So he had a squad like that, and he turned heads. He gets a Celtics squad that has the big three, right? And he really just had one title with the big three because of injury, because of whatever, because of the Lakers. And then after that, they went down. He goes to the Clippers with a stacked squad: Lob City, Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, the Andre Jordan, Redick,
And
and they
Duda,
they
and
fall short.
like, a side note lang to
Yeah.
that. In a deal for the first time, a coach is part of a trade.
Oh yes, yes, diba?
Right. Right.
And with the Clippers, he was one of the first GM slash coach. Remember, kasama ni
Right.
Thibs sa
Yeah.
Minnesota. Yeah, yeah. So he had full control of the Clippers. That they lost the 3-1 lead to the Rockets, and eventually they never made any heyday.
Right.
They never got to the Western Conference Finals. Now Chris Paul leaves, and now they are stuck with Tobias Harris, and I don't know, Gallinari,
They
Montrez
were they were
Harrell in the
stuck with a
deal.
lineup that couldn't execute Love City anymore.
Yeah,
That was the
Right.
problem.
and then he turns heads again. He turns heads and he turns Lou William into the sixth man superstar and Trez Harrell
Tobias
off the
also.
Yeah.
bench. And that's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
Tobias. So
Mhm.
now they're turning heads. Now all of a sudden gives it enough mojo for them to sign Paul George and Kawhi. All of a sudden, now they're stacked again. And then he falls short na naman. We know his meltdown last year. So then he
Right.
leaves. He goes to Philly, number one in the East, stack squad, falls short. Ben Simmons, he makes a weird comment about Ben Simmons. Away sila. It's all drama.
One of
Look at him
that's one of
now.
the things that started the
Right.
whole forest
Yeah.
fire that happened there.
And then look now, they're 8-2. I don't
Right.
get it, man. So there's something about Ben's. I mean, there's something about Doc Rivers for me na if you give him a lot to work with, he messes up. You give him little to work with, he'll make you something. He'll make something na, uy,
Right.
galing na na.
I
Parang,
think you guys mentioned this earlier, if I'm not mistaken, when I was dropping out of the show because of my Wi-Fi. But you both of you said that Doc Rivers is a player's coach, right?
yes. Yeah, we said it in the
I
chat
think
actually.
kasi right, and I think
Yeah.
kasi being a player's coach kind of works both ways. You know, you're good with the ones that need prodding, that need nurturing, that need a little pat in the back and all that. But it becomes too much when you're doing the same thing to already a superstar with an ego like Ben Simmons. I think that's where it kind of goes haywire
Or
with the
Kawhi,
way he coaches.
or
Or
PG,
Kawhi, or
or
Kawhi, or
Blake,
PG, or whoever.
or Chris
Yeah,
Paul. Yes, yes, yes.
right. I think that's where it all kind of fizzles out because he's still doing the same thing. It works great, yeah, for the Tobiases of the
Yeah,
world,
yeah.
right?
Yep, yep,
The
yep.
Maxis and your Thybulls and all that. But when
Exactly.
it's someone who's already an egotistic superstar, it's a little too much stroking of that ego that's already built up.
Well, ako din, I can't fully say that with the Clippers before he left. Just because medyo may hugot yan eh, di ba? Remember, si Paul George has a history with Doc Rivers and Doc Rivers' daughter.
Yes.
So
Who
there is that friction because PG cheated on the daughter, di ba?
and then the connection there naman with Philly also is that now he's coaching his son-in-law.
Son-in-law naman, di ba? So,
Diba? Si Seth.
anyway, may gano'n na hugot. But then, again, like you guys mentioned, ako feeling ko si Doc Rivers is really just an overachiever. He
As a
he he
coach.
does well as a coach, yes.
Yeah.
He does well with the little he has. Pero when the stakes are high and, him driving a team to across the finish line, that's where the weaknesses and the flaws come out na on or at least the limitations of him as a coach, diba?
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
But he got really, really lucky, and that's why I mean, naman the NBA, you can't take away from a coach who's won a ring. So he's in that club,
Right,
no
right.
matter what. Ganon yun eh. Ganon si Doc
Yeah,
Rivers.
yep.
He's in that championship club.
You
And
you
And
guys
end
think
of the
he might
day,
still win one more?
with
I
who?
don't know, dude. But end of the
I
day, I
Not
mean
if
we can say you can
not
say
if I'm cheering for the Dubs.
hindi ako, we can say whatever we want against Doc. Again, he's top 10 all-time winningest coach right
Yes.
now, diba? He just
Yep.
won his
Yep.
1000 he just won 1000 wins yesterday, diba? So there is some there.
top 10
There is
siya.
some top 10 siya, diba? And there are only two that are left that are active in the top 10, which is
Who are the
Pop
two, Mike?
Right.
Pop, yes. Okay.
Pop and Doc. All the other
And Doc,
coaches
that's
are
it.
retired in the top 10. And then the next guy who is active is number 15, who is Carlisle,
Carlisle. Yeah, yeah.
who is behind the
An-
150 wins kay ano. And on a
Malaki
side
who
din
in,
yun.
note,
another
side
underachieving coach who's part of the
another
ring club.
yeah, yes. And on a side note,
Look,
i-shout
look
out
at
ko lang si
Indiana
Papa
now.
because Pop is 23 wins away from that number one spot. So
The,
baka
the
tinitipid niya lang.
number
But I think he's stretching it
Wow.
na we get that 23rd win on the last second to the
day of the
last week of
season.
the regular season.
Wait, so Pop is chasing Nelly.
Both no, he's still behind Nelly and who's the number two? Nelly
Will?
Ah,
and
Lenny Wilkins.
Lenny
Not yet.
Wilkins.
Ah,
Kasi
okay,
Wilkinson.
okay.
magkadikit yun eh. Si Nelly
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Lenny
yeah.
Wilkins, they're a few
Yeah,
games
yeah.
apart lang. So yeah, he's still number three, but he's 23 behind. 23. He needs 23 to make it to number one. So baka tama
Okay,
lang
so
end the season.
no, so in
Sana
other
he
words,
makes it because he's the one with the most rings among those three. Diba?
Right. Or baka that's the drama nga,
Wilkins,
'di ba? Baka
Lenny
we'll win
Wilkins only has
23. Baka we'll win 25 wins. We will win 25 times this year and he nails it on the last win.
I think Lenny Wilkins only has one
one
ring as a
with
coach.
Seattle, no?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yes, yes, yep.
Mhm.
Seattle.
And Don doesn't have one, no?
Nelly only as a player.
Yeah,
So
right,
in a
right.
nutshell, so what are we saying? We're saying that till Simmons comes back, until they become a stack squad, Philly will keep on doing well, and when they're complete again and contenders in the East, they'll fuck up. Is that what
Well,
you're
ako nga maybe this is
Most
maybe
likely, if
yeah.
right,
If
that's
history,
kind of what we're all saying.
yeah.
ako nga actually the way it's looking, maybe this can be a chance also for Philly to look at the options also. Na you know what, maybe a couple more pieces for Simmons might get them there.
I
Kasi
like that.
if you
Yeah,
look at
That's a
the
good,
'di ba? If you look at the
yeah,
landscape now of the East this year with Kyrie, you know, having his issues also with the Nets, who are the contenders ba? You're looking at the Bucks and the Nets and maybe Miami, 'di ba? All those
right.
three.
yeah.
Kumbaga, if you look at the succession of the East, it's supposed to be Philly's turn this year. Eh. It was supposed to be their turn last year before even the Bucks, 'di ba? And maybe ito
Right.
nga eh. I mean, they're doing well enough.
Na
I think
leapfrog,
a
yes.
couple more pieces, 'di ba? A couple of mga 15 million guys, dude, for Simmons. Those
Yeah.
key off the bench guys or that third guy doesn't have to be a superstar, 'di ba? Baka
Yeah, basta
problema
can
pa
shoot.
yan yung
Yeah.
exactly. 'Di ba?
Right.
Dame's not shooting well din naman, 'di ba? Is it really a good idea to bring Dame?
No,
That's a whole different show we should talk about. Maybe we should do
Yeah.
that this Thursday or maybe next Monday. We'll talk about
there's
Dame.
quite
But
a few that's been struggling. It isn't just Dame. Well,
Actually, yeah.
obviously
Marami.
Harden and
Marami
some others that are affected
but
by the
complaining
new
about the
rule.
ball.
yeah.
Complaining about the
Yeah,
ball.
I'm gonna continue on
right.
your point, Micah. So on that note with with what you said that I completely agree with, is that should Maury then be super kuripot with his trade asking? Just fucking trade Simmons.
Right?
Get
Kasi,
2 or 3 role
Well,
players na solid.
here's the thing, dude. Wait for December 15. Because December 15 is the day that newly signed players can be traded already. So it opens the trade market for
Yeah.
Philly.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
So at the very I think they will stretch it to December 15 until the trade market opens and there are more
right,
options to look at.
right. That's just
So
a month away, man.
how many days is December 15 from now? Roughly around
About a month,
a
right?
month and a week. So that's about
Yeah,
45
Yeah.
days.
yeah, a month and
45
change.
45 days times $300,000. Just
Hindi
how
naman
many
every
days
day.
how
No,
many
how many
days
per
would
game yun, 'di ba? Per game
per
yun.
game? No,
Per
kasi
game,
no,
yeah.
350K per game yan, man. Bigat yan.
no,
Maski
kala
na
ko kasi per,
milyonaryo ka pa.
well, he's
You
going
have
to
chump
practice
change.
naman, di ba? So that counts as a day kasi yung practice. Eh.
No, well, he's
He goes to
injured also.
practice back.
Beside the mental issues, he has a back problem now, which that's the funny part nga eh. He's going to the Philly doctors to treat his back, but he's not going to the Philly doctors for his
Psychiatrist.
mental problems, 'di ba? So that's the ano there. Medyo
We'll
Oh,
see.
ito.
So the
Ito daw,
drama will
i-trade daw
still
si Simmons. Oh.
dude, baka masapak yan ni Embiid for real.
Oo nga, hindi pwede. Hindi pwede. Galit yan. Magkaaway yan.
Did you see that though? Did you see Embiid take a swing
Yeah,
after
man,
a
the
call
whole
and
Lonzo.
and
Man.
then, di ba?
Right,
Buti na lang may konting afro si Lonzo, it saved him.
right.
If, di ba?
No, kung
Dapat,
napuruhan yun, bagsak yun. Baling ilong nun, man.
Dude,
diba?
Medyo
So,
solid yun, ha?
oo.
apparently Lonzo knows how to roll with the punches, literally. Di ba?
Oo.
Let's go. You have any final thoughts on the Sixers though? I think that's
Ako,
about. I
just
mean,
get
for me,
rid of him already, man. Move on.
yes.
It's just, yeah.
It's already kasi lumalabas power play for Maury if he just keeps on dragging this on. If he
Right.
can get na, if he
Right.
can get na 2 to 3 players, why not? Forget
Okay na
this
yun.
whole.
Yeah. I mean, how much more can you get for someone who claims he has a mental problem, who can't shoot, who will still be a project for you, or do the same to your team when he's already there? So,
Yeah, right.
you know,
Yeah.
Right.
Yes,
he has a
Yeah.
he has a
backbone
backbone
problem. Ay,
Yes.
pasok yan. Pasok yan. Bang, bang, bang. Shot
So
fired!
Ben Simmons is an invertebrate. Invertebrate. Ganun ba yun?
May scoliosis.
Anyway,
Anyway.
wait. So where are we going? We're closing it down now. So that's our huddle for tonight. Talking about
I
the
think Mike has
Sixers.
got something up his sleeve. Aren't
Yeah,
you
yeah,
supposed to
for-
bring something out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna have OT today. We're gonna
No, we're gonna have
start-
OT.
Our OT is what the meme.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So our I thought we
Oh
were
my God,
changing
what the
our OT. No, I thought we were gonna change our OT segment to the meme of the day or something.
Okay, so
So now
ito
we
na.
have
So we have a meme of the week for
Meme
our
of the
OT
day.
tonight.
of the week. We won't have one Thursday. Okay,
Well,
tama na.
yeah.
Yan ito. Sige. So what's this? I don't understand.
Na-type ko na eh. Don't mess it up. I typed the
Steve
title.
Kerr, when he
already.
finally inserts
I
Klay
don't-
Thompson into the
wait,
lineup,
wait.
yeah, no?
I don't
Huh?
understand what I'm seeing in my face. I don't. What is
You're in
this?
denial. Dude, you're in
What-
denial
In
kasi.
denial ka lang. Pero 8-1, isipin mo, dagdag mo pa si Klay Thompson dyan. Wowza!
Steve Kerr,
Wowza!
when he finally inserts Klay Thompson into the lineup, he becomes what? He becomes.
Huh?
Who's that? Is that Thanos?
Thanos! Yeah,
Oh,
dude,
boy.
that's the gauntlet right there, no?
I know.
Klay is one of the stones.
Oo, bagay naman oh. Matanos naman yung ilong niya eh.
Oh, di ba?
I knew he was gonna come out Matanos. So now, ilalagay ni Steve Kerr. Okay. On this note, who are the 6 gems? 6 gems ba? Yung Infinity Gauntlet? 6 gems, right?
5, di ba?
5 gems. Okay. Sino yung 5 gems of the Warriors Infinity Gauntlet? You have Steph,
Aha.
Draymond,
Draymond,
Clay,
Clay, of course.
Wiggins,
Wiggins, and
Poole.
Poole. Yun na yun.
Oh,
That's the
Iggy.
five.
Hindi ba si
May
Poole
iba.
yan, yung isa dyan, on the meme? It looks
Ah,
like
yeah, si
Poole,
Poole.
di ba?
That's Poole. So it's
Looks
Poole,
like
Steph,
it, yeah.
Clay, and then
Oh.
malamang Draymond and Iggy. Ganun ba yun? Or
Ay,
Wiggins?
Iggy pa
Right.
pala, may Iggy ka pa.
Oh, pang-chapter
So-
na yan.
So now they become inevitable.
Yeah,
Yan.
yeah.
The question is ngayon, sino si Iron Man?
Si Russ Westbrook.
Akala ko Brickman yun. Hindi ba?
Oh, hindi bakal yun. Bato yun, bato.
Biglang matututo mag-shoot yun, dude. 60%
Hindi.
shooter bigla yun.
Si West Brick siya, dude. Hindi siya si West Bakal.
West Bakal.
Ay, nako.
Batong bakal. Paano mag-shoot si Westbrook? Wala. Batong bakal. Ganun ba yun?
Halos na kay Ani.
Ani.
Ay, nako.
Yeah, but that's a good meme. Hey, on that note, yes, the Warriors are playing really, really well, and I'm just crossing my fingers. They have a good game tomorrow against Atlanta, and let's see how the Warriors
Quite a
do.
few
But they-
good games tomorrow, no? Not
Yep.
just that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good show. Good
Yeah,
show,
man.
guys.
Nets,
All right.
Bulls.
Anything else? Thank you to Andre and Bobby for keeping us company again and always
And
giving us
thanks for
your
joining in, man.
fantastic views on the NBA. And we know you guys are also just as ad hoc as we are when it comes to the NBA. Junkies, only NBA
So,
junkies, not other kinds of junkies. We good boys. Um, so if you like what you see, please do share our show to all your loved ones who love basketball. Like and follow. I know you guys a lot already like and follow, but for people who are passing by the stream, just do like and follow us if you like our faces and what we have to say, and do subscribe to our Facebook. So in face no no so to our YouTube channel,
YouTube,
The
yes, which
Bench,
we're trying to
and
build up so we can get
yeah,
our
our own link.
personalized
Yeah, and The Bench Live
the
on
road to
Facebook.
1,000.
The road
Yes.
to 1,000. Max, we should have a countdown. No? Ilan na ba tayo? Ilan na ba tayo ngayon? Two.
997 more.
997 more. Next week, ilan na ba tayo? 997 more. Thank you all you guys for passing by, watching. It's been great. See you guys again on Thursday. And hey, hope you guys have a great week till Thursday, November 8th. A lot of good games tomorrow. Jay, send us home.
Alrighty. So, like always, that was the huddle. And you know, we've said it first every single freaking time here on.
The
The
bench.
Boonies.
The
The Bench. Bye, guys.
Bye bye.